I'll tell you, there's a lot of people that makes a big difference.
It sure does. It sure does. I knocked
don't
on
know
doors.
why we are so slow, but we are definitely, can't tell one day from another. And every day, 11 o'clock is an exercise.
Every day we have exercise. That's
Why
right.
people don't remember from day to
It's
day.
a good time too, I like it, 'cause it's right before lunch.
Yep, yep. So welcome to Chair Yoga today. I'm Sue Lembeck, and it's time that we get ourselves going. And again, we have plenty of empty chairs in this room, so hopefully by the end of class, it'll be more full. It'll be fuller. Okay, but let's begin. Sitting tall in your chair. Let's take 3 deep breaths, but with our shoulders this time. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up towards your ears, and exhale, drop those shoulders down. Inhale, up, and exhale. Be careful if you have arm rests. You don't want to bang your elbows. Inhale, up, exhale. Good. Let's warm up a little bit. So open and close the fingers. We'll start small. Good. And now, put your thumb inside soft fist, so the fingers just come on top softly, and then circle those wrists around. And then go the other way. And gently release. Shake out those hands. Good. Tip your ear to shoulder one way. And then the other way. Nice and slow for these. Once more each side. Gently tip. And tip the other way. Come back to center. Make sure your eyes are clear. Now we're going to do a little bobblehead. So very quick, small, little nod yeses. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Just a little quick nod yes. Good. And rest.
Why is that an exercise?
Why? Because what we're doing is, where that nod yes happens is at the top vertebrae in your neck. C1 and C2. That's what it's called. The atlas and the axis. Those two vertebrae, sort of your head balances on those vertebrae, and so any kind of movement in all those directions works that joint and lubricates that joint.
Interesting.
Yes. So, it doesn't matter if we do quick, small ones or we do big, long stretches. It all helps to warm up those very upper vertebrae in the neck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I got plenty of information about the spine.
I think so.
Let's keep going. We need to turn now, so look over one shoulder and then look over the other shoulder. Hi, Mary. The other Mary. Hi.
That's Mary one over there.
Yeah, and turn the other way. Good. Once more each way. Good. And then come back to center. Wonderful. Open up your knees a bit, and let's take our bodies around in a nice big circle, waking up the spine, circling around and around. And then go the other direction.
Did somebody fall off a chair?
Nope, never. Stay on your chair even though you're circling your body around.
I want to be the first
I was
one.
going to say, now you're going to.
Come back to center. Hi, Phyllis. Hi. We have 2 Marys and 2 Phyllises today. That's great. All right. Super. Now, open up those knees wide. Lift the heels and drop the heels down. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Good. Drop. Lift. Drop. Good. And rest. Good. Bringing those feet in front and marching in place. Lifting the knees, sitting tall. Good. And now, sitting back in your chair, if you're not already there, lifting one leg and then the other. The reason why we sit back is because the more thigh that's on your chair, the easier it is to lift. So tall people have a much harder time than short people with this one. Good. Lift and straighten. Good. Now lift and hold the leg up there and circle that ankle around. Good. Come on in, Sue.
Hi, thank you.
And now circle the other way. You gotta think, don't you? Circling the ankle, you gotta put your attention right there. And lower down. Lift the other leg and hold it here. And circle. Hold it here. You didn't have to hold your hand there, sorry. I just meant your thigh muscles working. And circle the other way. Good. And rest. Very nice. Okay. We're going to start with a breath exercise called the bellows. So we're going to begin by reaching the arms forward, spreading the fingers. That's going to be our inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to bend the elbows back, soft fist. Hi, Levon, come on in. And pull the elbows back. Good. So here we go. Inhale, stretch forward, spread the fingers. And exhale. That's right, make a sound. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Keep going, but if you can, raise your arms a little higher. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. A little higher if you can. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Up overhead if you can. Raise them up. And exhale. Inhale. Up. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And rest. Woo! That got a lot of air into us, didn't it? In and out of us. Wonderful. Good. Let's do a few shoulder rolls to rest those shoulders, because that was a big exercise there. And now go the other direction. Good. And rest. Nice. We're going to do the cat stretch next. I'm going to turn sideways just a little bit here. You do not have to turn sideways. Sorry. Just me. Just me. Just so you can see my back. All right? So, we're going to lean forward onto our forearms, or you can put your hands on those legs, and we're going to round the spine. So I'm tipping back on my pelvis and rounding the spine. And then on an inhale, I tip the pelvis forward and I gently arch and look up. Good. Exhale. Round the spine. And inhale, tip forward and arch and look up. Two more. Exhale, round the spine. And inhale, arch and look up. Last one. Exhale, round the spine. And inhale, arch and look up. And rest. Come back to center. Good. So that stretch is all the way from the hips as we tip the pelvis forward and back, and then we round and we arch the spine. Now that we've warmed that up, we're going to change the arms and do the same thing with the spine, but we're going to do it with wide arms. So, we're going to begin with the arms crossed in front. Good. Tuck the chin and look down, so you're rounding forward just a little bit. On your inhale, we're going to tip the pelvis forward, arch, and look up. Open those arms all the way up. Good. Bless you. And on the exhale, come on back in. Good. So again, we're going to be rounding the spine, looking down just a little bit. And then inhale, a little arch, and open the arms wide. Beautiful. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, arch and look up. Once more, exhale, round forward, looking down. And inhale, arch, and look up. And gently rest. Nice. That's right. Give those shoulders a little wiggle. Wonderful. So moving the core is such a wonderful way to develop strength in the core of us, in the belly, in the abdomen, that will help us to be strong when we're standing, when we're walking, when we're transitioning from sitting to standing. So those exercises, even though we do it seated, really help us in other positions. All right? Let's now go into thread the needle. Open the knees wide. Hands on the knees. Good. Now, let's create the eye of the needle. So lift an elbow just a little bit. Good. The other arm, raise it up and stretch it out. Good. And now on the exhale, thread the needle. Bring those fingertips through that eye of the needle. Beautiful. Inhale, stretch up, opening the chest. And exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, thread the needle. I'm bending forward with a little twist. You got it. Last one, inhale up. And exhale, thread the needle. And rest. Isn't that lovely? So take a moment to feel your two sides. And you might feel that you want to give that shoulder a little rub that did all that work. Right? Yeah. Okay, let's even out now, and let's go to the other side. So now the other arm creates the eye of the needle. Let me go this way. All right. So create a little space. And then inhale, fly the other arm up. And exhale, thread the needle going through the arm. Beautiful. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, thread the needle. Two more. Inhale, fly. And exhale, thread the needle. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, come on in and twist. Good. And rest. Whew. Give that shoulder a little loving too. Whew. Yeah. Okay, let's keep with the sewing theme. We just thread the needle. Let's do a little toes and heels here. How many of you remember sewing machines with a treadle? Yeah? Did I say that right? Is it treadle? Yeah. It's treadle. Okay, so we're doing a little treadling.
I remember the sewing machine in my camp.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, my mom had a great one. It was beautiful. It was black, a Singer black one that had a treadle. Yeah. Good. And rest those feet and ankles. Lovely. All right. It's time for the tree pose today. So sit back in your chair. You can hold onto the chair with your hands because we're going to be focusing on the legs for just a moment. Raise both legs up and have them touching together if you can. And then pull your toes up to reach toward the sky. Now that's our tree trunk. So feel really strong through those legs as you hold the tree trunk. You might notice that those abdominals are also working. Yeah, you do. And gently lower down. Beautiful. Now this time we're going to lift the legs up and we're going to cross at the ankles because sometimes tree trunks are a little twisted. Yeah? So sitting tall, raise both legs up. And now cross one leg over the other. Still squeeze those thighs together. Good. And now cross the other way. Squeeze the thighs together. If you can't cross at the ankles, then just hold those legs close. Once more, crossing. Squeeze those legs together. Be nice and strong. Two legs are acting as one trunk. Yeah? And now the other way. Squeeze and hold. And slowly release down. Beautiful. You can give your legs a little loving, rubbing the top of the thighs. Good. So now we know what our legs will be doing for our tree pose. But let's now do the arms. So we have to create some branches. And today, we're going to start with our hands here at the heart, bringing your palms together. And then we're going to raise the arms up to a V. So you can have those arms as wide as you'd like. The elbows can be bent or straight. You choose. But you're reaching up with those branches. Now wiggle the fingers. Those will be our leaves eventually, right? If we look outside right now, we don't have so many leaves. But eventually we'll have leaves at the end of those branches. Good. And release. Good. All right. So when we put the arms and legs together, it's a full body posture. It's a full body exercise. So sit nice and tall. Let's get our hands at the heart, right here. Raise both legs up, and then put one foot crossing at the ankle on top of the other. Squeeze the thighs together. Good. On an inhale, raise the arms up and open wide. Exhale and hold. Good. And I see Levon has already started to twinkle those leaves. Good. Let the leaves blow in the breeze. Shoulders are down and relaxed. Those legs are really strong, nice solid tree trunk. And gently release. Slowly lower the arms and the legs at the same time. Now think about what leg is in front, because we want to put the other one in front next. Yeah? Release. Catch your breath. Let's do the tree pose on the other side, meaning the other leg will cross over. Do you remember which one? Let's start with it. So cross the other leg. We'll get into it a little differently. So we're crossed at the ankles if you can. Hands at the heart. Inhale, raise the arms and the legs up. And exhale, open wide, creating those branches. Good. Squeezing the thighs together, and then let those leaves blow in the breeze. Keep the breath going. And on your exhale, slowly lower everything back down. And release. Good. Take a moment to just sit here in stillness, catching your breath, giving those shoulder joints, those hip joints and legs a nice rest. Good. And shake it out. Shake out those hands, shake out those shoulders, shake out a foot. What kind of tree were you thinking of?
Maple.
A maple?
Oak.
An oak?
Willow.
A willow?
Apple.
An apple? I was thinking of an apple tree too. Okay.
Pear.
A pear tree. Look, we got so many different kinds of trees. All right, we're going to move on to a palm tree. Okay. Was that yours, Sue? Okay, all right. So the palm tree today is going to be a good bit of work for the shoulders, so do be careful. But we're going to start small, and then we're going to make it big. So open up your knees just to make sure we'll be nice and balanced, because we're going to do a little tipping. So go ahead and tip the body side to side, because that's all that the spine will be doing with the palm tree, a little side bend. It's what we put on top of it, yeah? Good. And come back to center. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms up. Ooh, palms up on the palm tree. And we're going to raise the palms up and have the elbows close to the body. Good. This is a first version. Now this might be a challenge on its own. Yeah? Tip the body to one side and then bring that arm all the way over if you can. I heard a sound with the breath. Come on back. Tuck that elbow in. And palm tree sways to the other side. And come on back. Good. Once more to each side. Up and over. Breathing. And release. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch. Inhale. Release. Good. Give yourself a hug. Let those arms rest. Whew. Now crisscross the other way and hug yourself this way. And release. Good. We're going to do the palm tree again. And if you want to keep the elbows close, that's fine. But this next version is we're going to reach out as far as we can to the side and go all the way over with the straight arms, all right? So you decide which version of palm tree you would like. You could keep the elbows bent and close to the body, or join me with the arms outstretched, okay? And maybe for you, it's going to be one arm that's outstretched and the other arm is going to stay in, right? So you make it fit for your body. Make sure your feet are planted and really rooted. Good. Sitting tall. Arms by your sides, palms up as we create our palm leaves right out here. Either elbows bent or elbows straight. And now, keeping the arm out, we're going to tip over to the side as the palm tree sways. Good. And then come on back. Other side. A side bend and the arm comes over. And open wide. Good. Keep breathing. Exhale as you sway. Inhale as you come up. Last one. Exhale. Tip. Inhale as you come up. And exhale. Release back down. Good. Bring those legs in. Give yourself a hug. Catching your breath. Give yourself a hug the other way. Catching your breath. And release. Great. We're going to finish with our forward fold stretch today. So scoot yourself toward the front of your chair a little bit. You decide how far you want to come forward, but you got to keep your sit bones on the chair. Stretch out one leg. So one leg is straighter than the other. Good. Pull the toes up toward the sky. You might feel a little stretch starting in the calf already. Yeah? That hand that relates to that straight leg, put it on your thigh. The other hand, hold on to the chair. Good. Inhale, tall. And exhale, slide down that leg toward the ankle. Good. Inhale, back up. And exhale, slide down, nice and smooth and easy. Inhale, back up. Now this time we're going to stay over for 3 breaths. Exhale, slide down, and now stay here in this big stretch. Breathing deeply, inhale and exhale. 1 or 2 more breaths. Deep breath in and let it go. 1 more. And on your next inhale, slide back up. Beautiful. Now keep that leg right where it is and bring 2 hands to that leg and do a little twist right around. And then gently release. Good. Bring that leg in and bring the other leg out. Again, make sure that heel is really connected to the earth. Pull the toes back, and there's a little calf stretch starting. Yeah? For some people, a large calf stretch. Yeah. All right, put the hand that's related to that straight leg on that thigh. The other hand, hold onto the chair for support. Inhale, tall. Exhale, slowly glide down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, glide it down. Inhale, back up. Once more, stay over. Glide down and hold the stretch. Breathe. 3 deep breaths in and out. Keep breathing. 1 more deep breath. And then on an inhale. Good. 2 hands to that straight leg and a little twist over to that side, gently looking around. And on your next exhale, gently release, bringing that leg in and sitting back. Beautiful. Let's finish with our final breath exercise. Arms by your side, palms up. We'll inhale, scoop, and bring your fingertips to you. We open wide. Turn the palms to release on the exhale. Inhale, scoop up to the heart. And exhale, open and release. Good. One more. Inhale. Good. As before, I always ask, what should we scoop up and bring to our hearts today? Any thoughts? Somebody say ice cream.
I did.
Ice cream it is. All right. Think about your favorite. All right, you have it? What's your favorite? I knew it.
Butter pecan.
Butter pecan, chocolate. Chocolate. We got a lot of chocolate lovers. Okay. The difference is I can already see some sparkles in the eyes, and I bet you're smiling under pay. That's the kind of energy we want in our hearts, right? We want that sparkle in our hearts. So you got it. Here you go. Think about your face. Scoop up that ice cream. Bring it in. Open and release. I love it. Let's do the sound as we exhale. Here we go. Inhale up and exhale.